if you're lucky enough to have tickets for tonight's game at Shea, better hit the road early. Traffic's gonna be awful. The Red Sox, with a chance to win their first World Series since 1918. And now, with the word on just how bad it's going to be out there, it's the traffic man, Lone Eagle, looking straight down at us.
Another day of traffic. Traffic everywhere I look. Cars stop and go and stop again. People sit at the wheel, thinking their thoughts. Day in, day out. Red light, green light. Traffic on the major arteries, and traffic in the little veins. Cars, vans, taxis, trucks. 12 hours to game time. And there's something you can't bear to face. Is there a medication you can count on? Does it prevent history from happening? Limos, mopeds, bikes and buses. A menace looming in your life. Accident here, gridlock there. Something washing slowly over you, down the years, through the decades. Birth, death. Walk and don't walk. Store this medication at room temperature. Continue to take this medication even if you're feeling well. But when do you ever feel well? Traffic, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Bumper to bumper, soul to soul. This is Lone Eagle. Over and out.
I used to drive a taxi. I ate and I drove. I wrapped my sandwiches in tinfoil.
You are going where?
Across town.
Very bad today.
I had one of those big checkered cabs, you know? I was religious about my ashtrays, man. I just cleaned my ashtrays religiously.
I am sitting here 5 years in traffic. It is one continuous traffic since I arrived. Why must it be?
Why must it be? Laurel, honey, hey, wait, hey, keep the meter running, okay? And try to stay abreast. Keep up. Hey, hi. How come I don't see you anymore? Where are you all day?
I'm at college. Thought you knew.
Want to get a coffee?
I don't drink coffee, Daddy, and this is not what we should be talking about.
What do you want to talk about? I'll talk about anything you want to talk about. What's this?
Seeing your play tonight, remember?
Why do you need a radio?
So I can listen to the ball game at intermission. Do you know that Mother is seeing a prominent divorce lawyer?
Don't talk like that. Man. How prominent? What are you implying?
She's doing like those Iranians. I divorce thee, I divorce thee, I divorce thee.
Okay. Look. He has to hear it at the same time I do. What happened to family secrets?
Mother is, totally upset.
So can we talk about it in private?
It's divorce, not incest.
Abel Hassan, we're gonna be getting out of here.
Clemens was hit hard here in game number 2. After a bout with the flu and pitching on only 3 days rest for the third straight time.
Nicky!
Hey, George.
You don't come in for a while. Everything's okay.
Everything's great. Look at you. You're so healthy, thick body. I just want to punch you right in the chest. This is my daughter, Laurel.
A pleasure.
I just want to hear how it sounds.
I saw your picture in the paper. 2 papers.
Yeah, that means they're getting ready to kill me.
It's not what I hear. I got 4 or 5 actors working here. His best play since Yes Sirree Bob. I'm telling you, they say this.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Things the way I see it, Al. Number 1 is pitching. Number 2 is pitching. And don't be surprised, but number 3 is pitching. Now they got Ojeda going for the Mets on only 3 days rest.
If lawyers for the mob are called controversial, why are divorce lawyers called prominent?
Because they get outstanding settlements. Mother's determined this time that there's no turning back.
I just talked to her this morning. She said not one word about this.
Because you refuse to believe she's serious. You've always refused.
Why are you so steely-eyed? You know why? It's that course you're taking in criminology.
Look, she wants you to stop saying what's her name. Okay, finally. Now and forever. Do you think that's too much to ask of your wife of 19 years?
Look,
You know, Mother won't even tell me how long you've been seeing this person. Okay, she's embarrassed to tell me, so why don't you tell me?
why do you always call her mother? It sounds so tragic and unforgiving. Whatever happened to Mom? How about Mom?
I didn't turn her into Mother, you did.
This person and I are a thing of the total past, I promise.
You know what Mother said to me? That Daddy's demons are so intense, he doesn't even know when he's lying.
Well, Jesus Christ.
I used to drive a cab.
Where are you going, mister?
I love driving a cab. Love my taxi. I go 12 hours non-stop, except to pee. Take pee breaks. Pee under the Manhattan Bridge, pee in parks, empty playgrounds, parking lots. Peed many times under the Manhattan Bridge.
I used to be head of neurosurgery, big hospital in UdSSR. This hospital, I'm not kidding.
Big, huh?
I opened thousands of brains.
What'd you find?
Big mess. Every time.
Hey, how are you?
Was I expecting you?
Spur of the moment kind of thing.
Alan Albright called me a handsome woman last night. It's the second time he's done that, the son of a bitch.
Hey, I heard Alan's sick.
Alan's very sick.
You know about Adele.
What about her?
She's dying.
She died.
I just talked to her like 2 days ago.
Well, apparently it didn't help. You know about Peter, of course.
Our Peter?
Yeah. They figured out why he can't remember his lines. There's something living in his brain. Parasite he picked up in Borneo doing the movie.
Can you get through it?
They're watching him closely. There's an emergency rehearsal this afternoon. They want you to be there to bolster his confidence. And that's not all, Nikki. I've been backing your plays for 15 years, and I have never been more depressed.
About what?
Steven Schwimmer, the most ruthless critic in town, getting his first crack at Nicky Rogan.
This is another situation, right, where you're trying to find a disaster worse than anything I can come up with. I'm not worried about this guy. I just want to get a haircut.
Yeah, well, ever since he started reviewing Broadway, nobody's worried about anything else.
You know, let him send their brilliant boy critic. We got bigger things to worry about than tonight's opening.
What?
Red Sox.
Well, I thought they were winning.
They are. 3-2. But if you know anything about the team's history, you'll know there's a tragedy in the making. I've been carrying this franchise on my back since I'm 6 years old.
Can't be that personal.
You have a team you followed all your life, and they raise your hopes and crush them, and then lift them, and then crush them. You want me to tell you what that's like? That's like having your whole childhood die over and over and over again.
I mean, Mickey, really? No.
Yeah.
been waiting a long time for you to write this play. I'm really proud of it. Of course, you're a lot sexier when you were writing crap.
Yeah. You didn't really like me very much then, did you?
No, I didn't.
You don't really like me very much now, do you?
No, I don't. I'll see you tonight.
Red Sox blow a chance to win their first World Series since 1918. You expect me to miss that for an opening night? I don't think so. Yeah, I'll be there.
Makes me so mad. Steven Schwimmer, the exterminating angel ready to strike.
It's all worked out. They lose tonight. They lose tomorrow night. I see it with stunning clarity.
It's your best play, Nicky. It's the most truthful work you've ever done.
And I lose because of my team.
He will absolutely hate it.
今天的时间已经超过了，明天你怎么能让我过来呢？我需要从会所过来，至少需要半个小时。可是我明天需要。今天的钱如果没有加时的话，明天早上我不知道我能不能开。继续干这个工作。另外我至少需要7个小时的时间来睡觉。
I'm gonna jump out here.
Elliot? Nikki, I was thinking about you. I went to the preview of the play last night.
I don't want to know.
A lovely piece of theater. Small but important.
Shut up, Elliot.
Quietly effective. Hey. You know, we don't appreciate what they've done for us. We artists were just too dumb to know that this is the peak of Western culture.
You're an artist. I'm a craftsman.
Touch a button, they give us money.
Let's take a ride. Come on, let's get haircuts.
Welcome back. For Darryl Strawberry of the Mets, this has been a season of highs and lows. Now, he is a man accustomed to the spot. This past Thursday night up at Fenway...
How's Lillian? I haven't seen her lately.
She wants a divorce.
Oh, don't talk like that.
Yeah, it's over. It's finished. It's done with.
Sounds so final. But are we really surprised?
I'm completely stunned. I don't want this to happen.
But didn't we know what happened?
Well, don't needle me, Elliot. Tell me how badly you feel. You're supposed to feel badly together. That's what friends do.
Joanna Bourne. So rich, crisp. This woman, she lets you touch her body, put your hands on her personal parts?
I said don't needle me.
But within that,
you don't have to.
No, it's trivial.
We must abandon.
What do you mean we must abandon?
Ruptured steam pipe.
Ruptured steam pipe?
Asbestos lining. Do not inhale. Contaminated substance. Very dangerous.
Do not inhale. We must abandon.
Ruptured steam pipe.
Very dangerous.
Asbestos lining?
We must abandon.
Do not inhale.
Let's go. I'm trying to remember. When did you start looking so terrible? Because you look awful.
Oh, I can tell you the year, the day, the night, the minute.
You used to love life. You don't exude this anymore.
What do I exude?
Suffering. You exude a person who sits in a small, dark apartment eating soft white bread.
Tonight you'll see what it's like to suffer.
Oh, yeah? Why? What's tonight?
Shit, they don't have the carrot soup.
Oh. You mean because what's his name?
You will suffer because he is in the theater, and you will suffer 1,000-fold when that review appears.
It's just a review.
It's just a review. Do not inhale. Very dangerous.
I don't get it. What's the fuss?
You reviewed that one act I did at the Fulton Fish Market? We did this play at 4 in the morning, outdoors, in the rain. One performance for fish handlers.
And he was there.
Stephen Schwimmer. I memorized every line of this review.
That's awful.
I recited to myself with masochistic relish.
Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, sirree, Bob.
This man, he's just taken over my mind. I mean, he's out there, but he's in my head, and I can't get rid of him. I can't write one word without imagining what his response is going to be. I am paralyzed as an artist.
See, I don't have the problems you artists have.
I've been saying that for years.
What?
No, I'm just a professional. I'm just a dues-paying member of the guild. You are afraid, Nicky. That's the darkest part of you. You don't think you're good enough.
Well, hey, you know, maybe, but hey, that's mine. Don't, stay away from me.
What can I get?
It's mine.
You guys ready to order?
Paisley Porter. I didn't know you worked here.
Elliot?
This is a very talented young out-of-work actress.
Elliot Litvak? Have you been ill? And Mr. Rogan, how nice.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. What's good today?
We have a very nice pasta today. Alla puttanesca.
Say it again.
Alla puttanesca.
See? What did I tell you? She's great. Great talent.
Very nice.
Sorry.
Vande Gurunam Charanande Sandara Shita Swatma Sakavabodhe Nishreyase Jangli Kaimane Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shantiye Pabahu Prushakarm Shankachakrasi Harinam Sahasara Shirisam Shvetam Pranamami Patanjali.
Got a real good feeling about tonight.
We got Ojeda going.
Yeah.
He pitched a beautiful game last time.
And plus, Daryl, he's due for a big game.
Of course.
I hate the Mets.
How come?
I can't respect them. Because when the Mets lose, they just lose. It's a flat feeling. There's nothing there. And the Red Sox. Now here, we have a rich history of really fascinating ways to lose a crucial game. You know what I mean? Defeats that just keep you awake at night. They pound in your head like the hammer of fate. Yeah, you can analyze the Red Sox game day and night for a month and still uncover really complex layers of feelings. Feelings you didn't even know you were capable of having. Yeah, that kind of pain has a memory all of its own.
6 hours to game time, and the traffic's getting tense. Maybe you're a Red Sox fan. You live here among us, taking our parking spaces, luring our women into your cars. But there's a sense of impending ruin. There's the thing that always happens, because it has to. Maybe you don't take a medication. Maybe, for what you have, they didn't develop anything yet. Lone Eagle, up and away.
Elliot Litvak brought his Theater of Mediocrity to the Fulton Fish Market at dawn the other day. And the first issue we must raise is cruelty to fish.
Gets funnier.
It gets funnier. See, they chart the laughs. This from a critic who lives like a fallen monk, whose very address is a carefully guarded secret.
Critic who has to disguise himself.
What do you mean?
To go to the theater. Wears, I don't know what, makeup, padding.
Why?
Because he's so deeply hated by so many people in the business.
He has to disguise himself, Nicky.
For his own safety and peace of mind.
You want to know what it was like reading that review at the newsstand? Trucks rumbled by, street vendors facing Mecca.
What was it like?
I said, I'm dead. He killed me.
Hey, Renee, it's Nick.
Where are you? We need you.
I'm down at Georgia's. I got stuck in this asbestos.
Listen carefully to the panic in my voice. Peter Redmond. Get here, Nikki, now.
Nicky, how you doing? You look good.
I'm dying.
Yeah, it suits you. The new play, it's coming along all right?
I'll tell you the truth, Giorgio, and I'm...
Hey, good for you.
Elliot Litvak also writes the way he looks. He's grubby and shifty. Without any sense of clear-eyed vision at all. Yes. Okay. That's it.
So you worked with Elliot?
I was in the fish market play. What happened to him?
There was a review.
I think I remember.
So does Elliot.
Not one of Stephen's finer moments.
Oh, so you know him.
A little.
He has finer moments now and then.
He has something. Funny little quality that I find
Endearing.
engaging.
Elliot wants to kill him with a railroad spike.
Be bothering.
Stephen's a complicated guy.
Say it again.
What?
You know what?
A la Putinesca.
One more time.
I hear really good things about your new play.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Got a, little problem, but...
Peter Redmond's an actor that I admire enormously.
Yeah, it's great. Great. Want to meet him?
He doesn't want to meet some out of work ingenue.
Sure he does. I'm serious. I have to go to the rehearsal right now at the theater.
Really?
Really?
Okay. Sure.
Where are you going? I have to go to the theater.
Is it safe?
Is it ever safe?
What about my haircut?
Claudio, it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, my haircut. I really want my haircut.
So is that true?
Is that true?
That he wears a disguise?
He goes to extremes to protect his privacy. No phone, no friends.
But you're his friend.
Sort of. Sometimes. He doesn't live the kind of life you think he does. He doesn't even have a toilet. You're not building some kind of obsession with Steven, are you? I mean, I understand opening night jitters, but you've got one of the great American theater actors starring in your play tonight.
I just can't take it anymore. He forgets simple lines, he forgets where to stand, and we tell him, and we tell him, and we tell him. I know he's a sweet man. I love Peter. I know it's not his fault. But I have never worked on a show where the leading man has a parasite in his brain.
Joanna remains optimistic.
Joanna.
Joanna Bourne, our producer.
I was educated by nuns.
Yes.
I have excellent long-term memory.
Yes.
I kissed Shirley Felder on the teeth. My parasite is consuming all the new memory. It's eating my lines.
Yeah, you have to see the words. Try to build a mental picture of the script. Imagine your lines highlighted by a felt tip pen.
What color?
What was your favorite color crayon as a kid?
Burnt sienna.
Okay, mine was cobalt blue.
Oh, Nicky. This is all your history, isn't it? All around us.
Yeah.
My parasite is eating it.
Yeah.
I kissed her while she was laughing. Oh, dear God. My heart was flying out of my chest with love.
I heard he got the parasite in Burma.
I heard Borneo.
Why do we blame the third world for our parasites? Maybe he got it in Denver or Minneapolis.
Maybe he got it in Borneo.
I feel shaky about one line in particular. I think if I could get this line, I could handle the last long speech.
Which line, Peter?
Huh?
Which line?
The son says to the father, "This could be it."
And the father replies,
Yeah, that's the line that I can't, for the life of me, remember. I can't get it.
It's the same line. The father simply repeats what the son says to him.
This could be it.
this could be it.
I know it sounds easy, but something happens between the time that I hear the line and the time that I'm supposed to repeat it.
This could be it.
This could be it.
Let's work on it.
Let's work on it.
Oh, boy. I think what would be really good here is if we just started from the top, Peter.
Do you think he can do it?
I don't know.
He's a very sweet man.
Yes, he is.
I gotta go.
So, where are you going now?
Home.
Is there someone waiting for you there?
No one's waiting for me there.
You know, there's a certain kind of wounded young man who, uses his oddness to get laid. Is that our Steven?
If I'm sleeping with him and I haven't said that I am, then so what?
So what? So, everything. So I start to think crazy things.
You want to talk about crazy things?
Yes.
Never mind.
Wait, Paisley, come on.
Steven not only wears disguises, he goes to the theater armed.
This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it.
open up. Steven, open up. It's me.
You've come to me. I wanted to believe you would one day.
I haven't come to you. I didn't understand until today how much pain and anxiety you've been causing everyone with your reviews. Stephen, it's completely unfair.
It's unfair?
Yes.
The truth is always unfair.
Well, it doesn't have to be.
Why do you think I live this way? Why do you think I'm taking electricity from a lamppost and hiding out? Why?
Because you choose to.
No, because people who write the truth are the outcasts of society. I can't live openly. I can't live in a nice doorman building with my name on the mailbox because they'd come after me in packs.
Not if you wrote the truth gently.
But the truth is never gentle.
Listen to me carefully.
Each of us lives in the thinnest possible wrapping of wishes and dreams. And truth is the force that penetrates this wispy skin. It hurts and it maims.
Yeah.
That's my job. And look, they hate me. They hate me for writing the truth.
Well, I've seen your victims, okay? And that's why I thought I might be able to come here and convince you to reconsider.
And I thought, at last, she's here. She wants me.
I don't want you, Stephen.
Stay, please. Teach me how to be compassionate.
I'm going home to my machine.
Taxi! Laurel! Laurel! Excuse me. Hey. All the tickets are set. I double-checked.
Oh, thanks, Eddie, but I only need one. Others not going.
It's opening night.
I know. Why should a bitter divorce interfere with tradition? Rogan, Laurel, there's also Rogan Lillian. She doesn't need it. Sell it.
Well, you take it. Get a date. Take a date.
I don't have a date, and I don't want a date.
Blame me. And it is because we never talk. So let's talk.
I can't. I have class. I'm late.
Okay, so let's talk later. You gonna go to the party?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna find you somewhere. After the show, okay? Somewhere.
Okay.
Taxi!
For baseball, but hey, we're ahead 3-2 with 2 games left with our best man out on the hill with 5 days rest going against their man with 3 days rest. I mean, we should win.
A man is hit the other day by another taxi. I mean, he's flying, crashes right against my windscreen, right in front of my eyes. Blood is everywhere.
I never left the garage without my Windex.
I was a barrister in Kenya, so I said to him, you have to get up from here. I cannot drive with your body on my windscreen.
I drove straight through 12 hours a day. I just, ate while I drove.
You've got to eat at the wheel. You cannot get anywhere.
Well, that's the drama, isn't it? I mean, we're waiting for life to continue. Abraham, where'd you pee?
Under the Manhattan Bridge.
That's where I pee. That's where I pee.
I'm at the door.
Go away, I'll call a cop.
Pop, will you let me in?
Where the hell are you?
I'm right here. I'm at the door.
What do you want?
It's me, Nicky.
Nicky comes on Sundays.
Oh, gee, where are your go get your glasses. Find your glasses.
If it's you, what are you doing here?
I'm on my way to get a haircut.
Where does Nicky get his haircut?
Across 9th Avenue, the same place you go to get your haircut for the last 50 years. Same place Uncle Billy and Uncle Marty go to get their haircut. Same place Jim Rorty shot a guy for cheating at poker.
It was rummy, not poker. I'll take a chance and let you in.
It's a constant shock to me how small this place is. How'd we do it, Pop? 5 people in these little rooms.
Fix yourself something to eat.
We must have been heroic.
5's not so many. There were families with 7 kids, a grandmother, a dim-wit uncle.
You know, Lillian says it to me once a week. Why doesn't he just come live with us?
You know the answer to that.
I do know the answer to that. Hey, Pop, let's go watch the game tonight. Go down to Mannion's.
They're only gonna lose.
Of course they're gonna lose. We'll watch them lose together. What good is heartbreak if you can't experience it firsthand?
The Red Sox are your problem. I've never understood your thing with the Red Sox. Everybody rooted for the Yankees.
1949, last 2 games of the season were against the Yankees. First, the Red Sox lose Saturday, then they lose Sunday. I cry for 24 hours, then I get in fistfights the rest of the week.
Well, it's one thing for kids. You get older, you got other things.
I could have been happy. Could have been a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
Could have been a divorce lawyer. Here, take these. You're gonna need those for the play.
No, don't make me sit through one of your plays.
You know what, Pop? I know you hate the commotion of opening night. This means a lot to me. Okay? It's new territory for me. I really want to know what you think.
Since when did that matter?
Do we have to talk about that?
My back is killing me.
Where's your elastic brace?
I can't find it.
You gotta wear the brace.
I lost it. I lose everything.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go get you another one. You have to wear the brace, all right? Hey, take a good look at this face.
So I know who I'm letting in.
Exactly.
Two hours to game time. Never mind the traffic. We're not interested in that. We're interested in history. Lost games, lost dreams, possible side effects of this medication. If your erections seem to speak to you in broken English, if you develop bodily marks that correspond to the crucifixion wounds of Jesus, maybe you don't take a medication, but you get the side effects anyway. This is Lone Eagle, in your face and out of your life.
Why doesn't he come live with us? Because everything is here.
I know, Pop.
I'm lucky they don't knock the building down. It could happen anytime. And everything worth remembering is right here.
I think the building's okay, at least for the time being.
You didn't think it was okay when you lived here. You wanted to get out so fast, I thought you were running the marathon.
Normal boy's ambitions. I like coming back, you know that.
You tell your friends your father used to work the docks, calloused hands, but you had an attitude when you were growing up. Wasn't easy for your mother and me to understand.
I was in a hurry to do big things, make big mistakes. Any mistake was okay as long as it was big. Hey, Pop. I'm getting ready to kill my play starting tonight. There's a guy out there who's gonna rip it apart. And it's about us, who we are, where we come from.
So? What are you gonna do about it?
What should I do about it?
Show them who we are.
Carries a gun.
And you should carry a gun.
Yeah, I used to carry a gun when I drove a cab.
Where is it?
I gave it away, I figured. I'm a writer now.
That was a big mistake.
Should always carry a gun. In this city?
If he carries a gun, you have to carry a gun.
I'm not a lonely, spooky writer like you, nursing 100 grudges. I'm a man who loves life.
I'm talking about something deeper than grudges. How do you respond to personal attack?
In this city? You don't carry a gun?
This is your best play, Nicky.
He'll hate it.
He'll kill it. He'll write a review so devastating it will shatter your career. It will cause the most unmanageable psychic grief. What about your apartment in East River? Your home in Connecticut, where you watch things grow.
Yeah, we were thinking of putting in a pool, too. You know,
Elliot Litvak is a one-man cult of the tragically third-rate. I'm telling you as a friend.
What?
There are things that speak to us from the past.
In this city, you don't walk out your door 5 feet and there's somebody ready to take what's yours.
Your truth is locked up in the past. Find it. Know it for what it is. Shoot him, Nicky.
shoot him.
American theater doesn't need people like that.
Shoot him, Nicky. Hey, I know, we're just talking. But, where does he live?
47th in the river. I followed a friend Paisley there.
How do you like your sideburns?
Elegant and refined.
Welcome to Game 6. The last time the Boston Red Sox won a World Series, the Doughboys were dug in the
I'm looking at you, trying to think. Put your face in the mirror. I know I recognize you from somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
You're Frankie Lazaro, the gangster from Rhode Island. Matthew, look at him. When I lived in Roxbury, the media followed this man everywhere. He was bigger than 10 movie stars. Where's your white Lincoln limo, Mr. Lazaro?
Some kid stole my hubcaps.
Oh, the most charming gangster in New England.
So why do you have the kid with you?
Matthew's my grandson.
Oh, your grandmother. God bless you.
Yes, he does bless me each and every day. Matthew's mother works the night shift at the hospital, so I pick him up from school.
Oh, yeah?
We have a meal, usually around this time. And he gets experience meeting people, but we never had a famous mobster before. Oh?
Today's your lucky day, kid.
This is one charming crook, if shooting people is charming.
Ah, well, now that's a complicated subject.
It's a simple subject. So where are we going tonight, Mr. Lazaro?
We'll see what happens right after these messages.
So is this where you want to be, Frankie?
That's where I want to be. It's dinner time for you, it's game time for me. Let's get out of here and go to Manion's. What do you say, Matthew? Drink some beer, talk baseball.
Cool. All right, let's go.
What happens if somebody comes in here right now and shoots you?
This place becomes famous. Tour buses, blind people feeling their way around the walls looking for bullet holes.
You see what you're doing, don't you?
What am I doing?
You're charming the boy.
Hey, Toyota, you asked me a question.
Frankie Lazaro coming down the courthouse steps in the media. Children see this, they think you're the Secretary of the Treasury.
No, that's my cousin Angela.
This could be it. 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 Does that feel comfortable? What feel comfortable? This could be it. This could be it.
Food, thank you.
What's it like to shoot somebody?
I respect a kid who does his homework in a taxi cab, but I'm trying to watch a ball game here.
Oh, go on, tell him. Tell him the truth. Tell him how you feel about shooting a piece of hot metal into somebody's flesh who was once a child. Who was once the same age as this boy. Somebody whose flesh was innocent once.
It's complicated. I mean, it's a whole life, isn't it? A person doesn't just commit a violent act out of nowhere. There's strong forces at work.
High drive up the alley at left center field. That's trouble heading for the wall and off the wall. Thanks to plays it, 1 run will score on a double by Evans, and then Rice holds at third.
Look at a ball game here.
You a family man, Frankie?
Wife and daughter. My father's still alive.
And how many years does it take a person to make sure his family is safe and secure and happy? And then in one dumb moment, what does he do?
I don't know, Toyota. What does he do?
And the people he hurts the most are the ones who love him, despite who he is or what he does for a living. We always say we want to take control of our lives. You don't want to take control. You want to lose control. Jesus knows it.
Yeah, well, that's a complicated subject.
That's a simple subject.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you, he's thrown a lot of pitches as big and as strong as he is. That's a lot.
Your father said you might be here.
Hey, we're up by 2 and 4.
We're looking for you because
I want to let you know what's been going on, so you don't have to read about it in the gossip column.
He's stranded 5 runners in the first 2 innings. Wood's gonna come back to hunt us.
I want to be fair-minded, Nicky.
All right. Okay, what's going on?
I've been talking to a prominent divorce lawyer.
How prominent?
He has his own submarine. I'll be getting everything that matters. I'll get New York, I'll get Connecticut.
I'll just have it over she's having.
I don't want to be responsible for his food. I'll have a green salad and a Perrier.
Give me the bay scallops with the mercury poisoning.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Breaking down.
Opening night, Lily?
Who the hell cares?
You know what? This whole thing has been my fault. I've taken unfair advantage of your patience and your understanding. You understand me.
That's always been my problem.
And you've been extremely patient.
You know why don't you? Because I am patient, chain-smoking Lily, and...
You smoke because I smoke. Hey, we were falling in love, remember? I would go see certain movies because you had seen them. I wanted to see what you saw.
I'd forgotten that.
Yeah, I went because you went. You smoked because I smoked.
Very lovely, actually.
Hey, Laurel wants us to be more open and honest with each other.
Be open with me. I'd like that.
All right, now, I might say some things that, you know, you might not really want to know.
I want to know. We haven't talked like this in years.
Okay. I had an affair. You sure you want to hear this?
Joanna Bourne.
Alma what?
Nicky, no. That's insupportable. How could you do that?
Well, I'm a man, and she's, you know, a woman.
She's my gynecologist.
I'm really deeply sorry. I am.
That violates so many trusts.
Well, it wasn't, you know, there was no intimacy. It was an animal thing.
I never thought of Dr. Wetzel's having sex outside the office.
Well, we had it in the office.
Huh?
She didn't want to have it in her apartment. She thought it was too impersonal, I guess.
I'm glad we've had this talk.
Rice goes. Sinker is hit down to second.
Hey, let me get your cat.
Look awful. Get a haircut. Get a lawyer.
Show you how long ago it was when the Red Sox won a World Series. Look at what it cost to buy things. The last time the Red Sox won the World Series, 1918. Congress enacted legislation.
Great game. Red Sox are winning.
Red Sox are always winning. Till they lose.
Your problem is you want to take the easy way out. Losing is easy.
No, winning is easy. Losing's complicated. Losing's a lifetime's work.
Clemens has a blister. Look, the pitch hitting for him.
Roger goes 7 innings and goes out winning 3-2. But right now, here's Mike Greenwell.
24-game winner, pitches 7 solid innings. We scratch out a 1-run lead. Of course he gets a blister.
Breaking ball.
Sure, of course you put Greenwell up when you got Baylor sitting on the bench. Of course Greenwell strikes out. God damn it!
You made him strike out. You wished it on him. You want to lose. It's too hard for you to believe in something. It's hard to have faith. It's hard work to trust somebody.
Looked extremely rocky for the Boston Nine that day.
You're afraid to risk believing. Believe in them. Believe in yourself. Take a risk. It'll humanize you as a person.
You think I don't want to believe? I want to believe.
If you believed, you wouldn't be walking around with a handgun in your belt. What does that tell me? You want to make the night come down.
3-2 Red Sox. Top of the 8th, 2 out.
I always thought a night's sleep was what you get for a hard day's work. These last weeks, I lie there, helpless, hour after hour. Come close to praying for the first time since I was your age. Pray to God. Put me out.
I talked to the doctor again, Pop. He said she's not getting any better.
How bad is she?
This could be it.
Henderson will lead it off. Now it's 3-3 in the 10th. Henderson is fly to left, fly to center, rounded to short, and single to short on the bad hop that struck Kevin Elster.
Say it, and you'll believe it. Life is good. Say it.
Look, I really want to say it because, quite frankly, my whole life may depend on these next few moments.
Then say it.
Life is good.
Speak it like it's real. Matthew.
Life is good.
Life is good.
And what are people?
I don't know.
Matthew?
People are dependable.
I don't know if I can say that.
People are dependable.
People are dependable.
Let's see what Henderson does.
And a drive to left, going back up it is Mookie Wilson, and this one is gone. Henderson has done it again. And a note on Rick Aguilera. He gives up the most.
People are dependable.
Life is good.
Baseball is life.
Enjoy your ice cream, Matthew. Because when you're an old man, it's all gonna come back to you. That same deep, sweet, soft, toothy taste. You're gonna remember where you were, and you're gonna remember exactly what you saw.
And it is 4-3 Red Sox on the lightning-like home run of Dave Henderson.
He knew when he touched it off, and what a difference in the swing between this one on Aguilera and Ojeda.
A strike to Spike Owen, who is 3 for 3. And it's hit into center base hit. Dykstra charging. Here comes Boggs. He will score. Backed up by Aguilera, and Barrett goes to second. And it is 5-3 Red Sox. And what a big run that was.
This is something no one has had the privilege to see in 70 years. There are very few people alive today who can say they've seen what you are about to see, Matthew. Boston Red Sox win the World Series.
So Marty Barrett.
This is deeply and intensely personal. All the mistakes I've made, all the fear, all the envy, all the violence, encased in this little envelope we call the body, washed away in the next few minutes. Your grandmother knows what I'm talking about.
Because God loves a winner.
Oh, yeah. You used to love losers. The laws of physics changed.
Calvin Schiraldi trying to finish off the Mets and the 1986 baseball season. 0-2 to Wally Backman. Little poke job to left, Rice coming over.
Backman flies to Rice. That's like a beautiful song there. Backman flies to Rice. There you go.
And that's hit to dead center with Henderson going to run it down. And the Mets are down to their last out.
All the times I died, when they lost an important game they should have won. All the horrible things I said to my mother and father, my wife and my daughter.
Washed away.
Life is good.
Because faith is rewarded.
Washed away.
One more out. One more.
Roger Clemens hoping for that last out.
Oh.
1-1. Line into left field, base hit for Carter, and the Mets are still alive.
Come on.
Curveball, and that's going to be hit to center base hit. And 2 out in the 10th inning. The tying runs are aboard.
It's all right, Frankie. It's just a little touch of suspense. Life is good.
Baseball is life.
One, another. Pop up. Anything. All year long. Thousands of outs. Come on, give me one.
And that's going to be hit into center field. Base hit. Here comes Carter to score, and the tying run is at third in Kevin Mitchell. And John McNamara.
Don't worry, it's a test.
He's also going to the bullpen. He wants Bob Stanley.
It's a test, all right.
To Mookie Wilson.
They're bringing in Stanley.
39 times
It's Stanley.
from behind to win are battling
It's the
to stay
steamer. Fate has spoken to this man in the depths of the night.
What did it say?
1,000 sinister things.
The tying run 90 feet away in Kevin Mitchell, and the possible winning run at first in Ray Knight.
You hurt in my head.
Sorry.
And here's Mookie. Foul off. Away 2-2. And now with the Mets down to their last strike, this could be it.
This could be it.
Kevin Mitchell at third. 2-2 to Mookie Wilson.
This could be it.
55,078 here at Shea, and they have really been put through the ringer.
This could be it.
It's all right. It's the tie game. We can still win the next inning.
This is the time. Trust in people. Believe in life. Faith is hard work. Don't give in. Don't give up.
Life is true.
Life is real.
Trust your team.
Little roller along first.
Good game.
Unbelievable.
Classic.
Scintillating. Yeah, I still don't believe it.
Yeah, well, we gotta hurry back.
Hurry back. Hurry back for what?
11th inning, what else?
I think you're a little confused. Nothing personal, friend.
What are you talking about?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, what are you implying?
Game 6 is history, pal.
You're not making any sense.
We're not making any sense.
Did you see Mookie hit the ball?
Yeah, of course I saw Mookie at the ball.
Did you see the winning run score?
You're not making any sense. Make some fucking sense. What are you implying? You're implying something that I missed something. What did I miss?
You missed the boat pop by the sailor, man.
Oh, really? You brutal motherfucker.
Hold him while I zip up, pal. Baseball was life. Life is good.
He'll absolutely hate it.
Show him who we
are.
Show them who we are.
Shoot him, Dickie.
Shoot him, Nicky.
The American theater doesn't need people like that.
Why won't you tell me your name?
It's only our first date.
I'm willing to tell you my name.
I know, but names are incredibly intimate. We barely know each other. Trust me.
You have to tell me what you thought of the play.
Well, first you tell me.
Brilliantly moving.
What else?
Packs an emotional wallop.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Flat out hit.
Come on. You're majoring in theater criticism.
Criminology.
Oh, if you're wondering about the firearm, sorry.
Yeah.
It's just that the building is not secure.
Goes way back. Pesky whirling to throw, Slaughter racing for home. I was barely bored yet, 4 or 5 years old, something like that, but I remember it very clearly. World Series, Game 7, Pesky whirling to throw. Pesky hesitates. Slaughter racing home.
Why won't you just tell me your name? What's shocking about a name?
We are strangers in the night. The last thing we want is honesty.
40 years, almost to the date. Pesky was just getting ready to throw. October 15th, 1946. Indelibly marked that little reptile part of my brain. Slaughter racing home.
What?
I have this thing where I feel like I need to know that someone is being truthful with me before, I can.
Even if the truth requires a certain adjustment.
His real name wasn't even Pesky, it was Veskovich. If I'd have kept that name, it would have never even happened. He'd done something different with his life, sent in Yugoslavia, and all of our lives would be different. 9 months in the moon, 4 years on the earth. Pesky, whirling to throw! Pesky, looking into the brooding drama of fate! And he hesitates. He hesitates. Like fucking Hamlet. That's my daughter!
I don't think he knew Daddy. I'm sorry. I had no idea who he was once I saw his face.
Am I really so deeply repugnant?
Yes.
Go home, Laurel. Tell your mom I'm gonna be late. You're so dead. You're so fucking dead!
Stop!
Honey, I'm so sorry you keep running into dishonest men. You're 18. There's time to turn it around.
Yeah, except I'm not gonna have a father anymore.
I'll see you all the time. I'm gonna get a place nearby, one room, no distractions. We'll talk. You're so fucking dead!
Yeah, well, what are we gonna talk about?
Everything!
Am I gonna believe you when you say something to me?
I got nothing left to lie about. Stevie Schwimmer.
I see your body on a morgue slab drained of all fluids. You're dead.
Daddy, wait.
Then they lost.
What's the matter?
Well, if they lost tonight, they'll lose tomorrow. It's all over.
What do you care?
Fuck, they're my team.
No. No, that's not your team. That's my team.
They're my team, too. I grew up on Boylston Street, right by Fenway Park. I went to 50 or 60 games a year, all by myself. One of those kids with scabby elbows called out to the players, "Look over here. Hi, I'm Steven. My parents are divorced."
I went to school in Boston. Just so I'd be near the Sox. Ah, my wife's from Boston. Lillian Ziegler.
Red Sox were my world. I surrendered my existence to a team that couldn't win the big one.
You're such a devoted fan. When you go to the game tonight? You could have gone to the theater last night. There was no game last night.
I can't bear to watch. Come on, when they lose, I die inside. You know, it's like some person named Little Stevie just crumples up and dies. So I wait for the scores. I mean, I die hearing the scores, but, you know, it's over in a second. I can't survive the game, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. I've done it too many times. I can't fucking do it anymore.
Pity and terror.
Pesky whirling throw.
Yeah, right. You weren't even born yet. You weren't even remotely born.
Slaughter racing home. When I traveled through Asia this summer, I went to tremendous trouble and expense to rent a car with a phone so I could call up sports phone in New York, you know, get the scores. I drove through a war in, what, Afghanistan, right? Soviets against somebody. I never got it straight because I'm calling up sports phone like every hour on the hour for updates.
What about my play?
Yeah, no more evasive tactics.
Yeah.
It's your best play, Nikki. I've seen it twice. I went back again tonight to be sure. It's a brave and honest piece of work. Artistry, sensitivity you've never shown before.
You're not just saying it because of, you know, got the gun in my hand?
Well, no, you're out of bullets.
See, Daddy?
And Peter Redmond helped immensely. Boy, those pauses, they were exquisitely timed.
Well, we worked really hard on those pauses.
There it is. All right, I called sports phone from Lhasa, Tibet, right? Freezing. And my little rented Fiat, and this, you know, whatever, cheap on the hillside, this rocky debris dating back millions and millions of years from the time the Himalayas thrust up and the plates of India and Asia collided. Red Sox 3, White Sox 2. Buckner drives in the winning run.
We love Buckner. Don't we, hon?
Yeah.
A moment in the history of the world. I can't play these plays over and over again. Jesus.
Another night of traffic. Taxis slipping through the neon. Taxis racing in the gloom. People come out all-night parties and can't find their cars. Uptown, downtown. Headlights, taillights. Cars weaving down the avenues. Sleeping people at the wheel. Sirens in the chilly distance. Rare, 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 rare. The planet turns. The traffic rolls. This is Lone Eagle. Over and out.
me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, sha-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-be-be-be-be-be-be-be, da-da-ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. So wait, so bad little Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Take me out, baby.